Hey game makers! Welcome to Gaia's Melody Echo Memories DevLog 18. I'll let you in on a little secret. I check the number every single time, and I always question it because I am just the most paranoid individual. So, hi game makers. Yeah, happy, I don't know when this is going up. I'm gonna say New Year's. So happy New Year's. Let's hope that life good in the future. That's what I got. So I completed the game, mostly, and it's not even mostly like I don't have anything done now. It's like almost all of this is entered, most of it. So I completed the game, like the story of the game. I finished the epilogue quests, did the credits video. All of the cutscenes I think are done. And now I minimize that. Why did I minimize? Hold on. Let's put that back up. Okay, so I can see that all my stuff is working and it's not gonna die on me because it always does, at least one time. So yeah, I finished one playthrough, so far of the game. That didn't have any of the monsters in it. I just wanted to make sure that I could get through the game without the story or an event just breaking it and having to stop and fix it. And I fixed all of the bugs I came across from that playthrough already. So I started a second playthrough, and it's actually on New Game Plus, and I'm actually gonna mute this. Hold on, I don't know where my save file is currently. Right, we're here. Let's mute this. Hi guys. Oh crap, hold on. It's fine. Music, audio, that's at the top. Just mute the crap out of that. Okay, and we're on random. Actually, that's not right. I thought they randomized into the costumes I had except for Akira's, but nope. 2 out of the 3 of them besides Akira's were right. Anyway, let's save that. Actually, here, hold on. Let's go into this one so I don't have to forget why I have randomized costumes in my playthrough. Hold on. Hi, guys. Let's go to the actual thing so I can continue talking about what I'm doing. So, I'm at this point. Yeah, okay, hold on. Just go into here. Yeah, okay, we're good? We're good, okay. We're in a desert, so I thought they all needed swimsuit costumes. Oh yeah, hold on. I need to add a note to my note. Talk about DLC. Okay. So, as far as the random monsters, I'm at the sand dungeon part. Random monsters bosses. They're all statted up till this point. Now, I'm doing very rough stats. Basically, my goal is make sure nothing hits 0 and make sure things hit about around what I'm supposed to do. I'm having some issues because XP, as you can see in, I think here, that doesn't take into account the player's default defensive stats. And it does. So I'm kind of been having an issue. I'm using its basic default scaling here. The rest of them are based on the others. That's why they look so wonky. But, yeah, I'm basing these on what it recommends as the default, and I'm having a bit of an issue where my magical skills want to hit way less than they should. Just for the player skills. The monster skills are fine. I'm using a different formula for them. Just, most of them are the default MB formula. Some of them are not. But that is my goal for this test play that I'm doing, that everything kind of, that you can play it and it feels like a game. I very much missed the random battles, and I didn't get to hear any of the battle music because they pretty much just died in one hit. So for this playthrough, the goal is to obviously fix bugs, but as far as battles go, get all of them statted to the point of being playable and having it actually, like, feel like a game. I can refine things on the next test play, but that's for now. So, yeah, I've been busy. I got all of this nonsense done, although most of it was already entered. I got most of the skills done. I've been more or less doing them as I go. I did the initial ones and a bunch of the monster skills. I did go through them all initially and make them up, but that kinda, it sort of backfired on me. I mean, it sort of helped. I got most of the elements down. The animations right now are just the default ones you can't see because I'm using an MV game and an NZ editor. But, I'm going to do those probably last. I also need to revise the action sequences. I was actually considering asking you guys for help, seeing if any of you wanted to contribute some action sequences so I don't have to do them all. Most of them will be the same. Like, any 3 elemental skills can just have 3 different animations and they can reuse them, but for the player skills, I like them being interesting because it's fun to, you know, not watch a boring skill constantly. But, I have a few of them in. I do not have any of the descriptions, so these are all just not done. But most of the skills up to where I'm at are done, which is, at this point, the majority of them. We're here. We have this many monsters left, and we finished all these monsters. And they're mostly good. Also, I noticed, and I probably noticed this before, but I just didn't clue in, but MVZ doesn't let you do, multi-elemental things. I mean, for skills, you can have 1 element for your skill, and there's probably a plugin that lets you do more. But I didn't want to add in a plugin just for 1 thing. Although I probably already have one that does that. But anyway, yeah, I'm apparently not good at reading that plugin commands exist. I went on this whole thing about not having the playtime, or not being able to show it, and Yawnfly, and I don't know what. Probably message core. Just has a thing for /playtime, and I just felt so dumb. Anyway, so as far as the skills and stuff go, we're doing good there. All of the items are entered in, I mean, more or less. Again, I'll refine them as I go. I actually had a lot of skills accidentally set to allies, so the monsters were attacking themselves, and it was kind of hilarious. No real issues. I had these entered multiple times, I think just because, you know, I'm dumb. But, like, I have Magisekrum in here twice, the Angelic Cure in here twice. I don't know why. Oh, I forget if I mentioned this, but I'm not gonna do mini-maps in this game. I'm gonna have one for the overworld, but I'm gonna veto it on the rest of them. I didn't keep up with them after the first 2 areas, and just decided I'm not going to. It's all in there. I need to fix a bug with the mini-map. Running it through the, MZ where are you? Not out here. Where is that located? Is it under... Oh, it's like right here in front of my eyes, because I'm just that blind. Yeah, it wants to read the things not in a W folder, and that's all fine and good. I fixed that for the Doodads plugin, but I couldn't figure it out. Wow. I couldn't figure it out for the Minimap plugin that I'm using. Sally is gonna help me. Sally and I were actually bug fixing all day, which was actually 1 bug. That wasn't even the bug that it was stupid. The bug I thought we had was the bug that we already fixed, so then we had to fix the actual bug, and it was so dumb. Anyway, so yeah, items are all in. Weapons are more or less all in. Some of them don't have their traits. Most of them do. But any of them that required more than just an elemental thing, they aren't entered yet. I did have to add in a thing for vampire dagger. Yeah, apparently Yawnfly's stuff just has this lifesteal skill thing, and it's just perfect. It's great. I went online and was like, how do I do this? And then I'm like, you know, Yawnfly probably has a thing for it, so I closed that window and looked at my plugins, and yep, I had one. Already in. It's great. I don't know why, I just have a bunch of stuff that I intended to use for the battle stuff, but because I never really tested it, I never kind of looked at it, I guess. Armor's basically all in. I had a couple of derps where certain things were hats when they weren't hats. School uniforms, they're just hats. Tunics, they're just hats. Stuff like that, but it was all very minor, and I haven't really had any major issues yet. These are definitely hats. They're not ribbons, they're hats. It only really matters for who can equip them. Oh yeah, and then the costumes. Oh yeah, I revised some of the costumes because some of them actually ended up working their way into the epilogue quests. Choco, I'm looking at you. You pain in my butt, you. So I had to revise some of these. They are pretty much all the same though. The number is just a bit different. I think it's like 81 or something costumes, and then the rest are DLC. I also worked out how I'm doing DLC, but we'll get to that in a sec. I want to finish going through all this menu crap. So monsters up till here are basically done. I'm probably going to have to revise some of either their skills or their attack amounts. Because again, because of that extra defense, because of having a predefined defense, I mean, I guess I could have just set this to 0, but that would look funny in the menu, which would result in me having to remove it from the... I don't know. I guess it really wouldn't. Unless you had nothing equipped and all of your stats were 0. I don't know. I guess that's an option I hadn't considered, but, you know, it's a thing. So yeah, all of those are entered in. Again, these are not. I'll go through those and come up with funny flavor text later. That's not something I'm mentally prepared to do at the moment. Anyway, the point I had mentioned about not having multiple attack elements is I had to create one for Angel and Light because Akira has an Angel and Light skill, which is supposed to do like 4 times the damage on any Agaris monsters. And I needed that because that is like the thing. I haven't for skills done any of the dual techs yet. I have ally raid, the first one you get just as a test to make sure it works, which it does. Works perfect. But I haven't entered the others. That's going to be a job for the next one because these are going to need actual animations. These are going to need actual sets of stuff. Wow, okay. So these aren't done yet, and it's actually kind of a shame because after the point you get, I shouldn't have this open, just sitting here. After you get to the point where you get Devotion Strike, normally my game plan for how to play this game is just spam Devotion Strike on everything. But I can't, so I have to use actual skills, and it's really sad. I can't use my Press A to win skill. Anyway, so, that's it for the monsters. The troops were already set up. I had to move them all to the left, but that's nothing. Battle backgrounds, they're all done. They're literally all done. I just did them all at once. I reused a lot of the ones from the first game. I added in layers to them because I'm using Battle Background EX. Pretty sure it's a mod plug. But, yeah, so they're the same but different for some of the reused areas. But again, we're in winter, so at least I had to modify them to an extent. Where is there? Okay, let's go up here. Yeah, just up here. And I guess I have all the other ones from the other game still in there. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Oh yeah, had this funny bug where Kachi's in the party in Ryuya, and oh, I do have a second one. I just didn't change it because I'm an idiot. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I should make a note of that. Well, then I need to go to my notes. I have a second Ryuya battle background without Kachi. Don't be dumb. These are all my notes so far for this playthrough to fix. And I have two files in Office of fixes to do. No one shall be seated while we scroll through Echo's bug fixes. Most of them are simple, like these are just, why isn't Choco climbing? I need to flip him because he's a character battler. Akira disappeared here. You're supposed to be able to see Merrick under here, but the overlay's too much. You guys, and your stuff. And yeah, I had to make a second page because I had like 20 pages on the first one and it kept lagging every time to try to quickly paste an image in. So yeah, that's been fun. But I'm pretty sure that's everything. Stats could probably use some cleaning up. They're just kind of everywhere. These were implemented at the beginning, but I haven't actually put them in anywhere else, I don't think. This didn't work, and I'm not really sure why. Unless I'm just missing something. I thought this would prevent experience from being gained, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I wanted to put it on Annika because she's not supposed to level up until later, but it didn't work. Animations don't really count. I think that's everything. Yeah, so that's it for the database stuff. So we are well on our way. We were gonna look at this. So yeah, we're at the sand dungeon thing. Oh yeah, I need to fix that. It's a pain in the butt. It shows up on some of the window skins. You can't really see it on the dark ones. Let's ugh, right. You guys, I didn't save. There you go. Get back in your swimming outfits. We're gonna go swimming. Oh, I also changed the text up here not to be a picture. It's a notification now. You guys need to put on more clothes, okay? YouTube's gonna demonetize me. Okay, there. All good. There we go. There, and we're safe. And right, hold on. Is that gonna break my game? Oh crap, that might break my game. I was having a bug with the smooth scroll thing, like I mentioned, and we fixed the bug, but I'm just stupid and I had the switch off when I'm supposed to have it on. All fine and good, but okay, we're good. But there was something. What was there? Hi guys, we're gonna run. Thanks. Let's turn my antenna right off of high. I was then having an issue where the smooth scroll wouldn't work with mode 7. So I had to fix that, because I needed to use the default camera scrolling for, like, one scene in the mode 7 theater. Oh, yeah, also, I still haven't done the second mode 7 theater, so I guess game not complete. 0. 0 to 10. Anyway, it will be done, I just haven't done it yet. So, anyway, so we're up to here. My playtime is at 76 hours. Okay, this is actually a New Game Plus file. The previous game, I'm not sure if it's still here anywhere. 38? No. I don't think I have a completed file still on here. But, yeah, my first test play was, I think, 42 or 45 hours, and that was without monsters. So this one, I guess I'm at whatever point after that. Ignore my money, I forgot to remove it at New Game Plus start. I've since added it in, I just, forgot about it. And my costumes say 94 because I added in one of the DLCs, so let's talk about those. The way I think I'm gonna do it is, I don't know how I'm gonna handle the images, if I'm just gonna keep them in the game blanked out so that the game doesn't crash, or what. That'll probably be what I end up doing if people care about actually getting the quote-unquote files for the game. But basically, you start here, and we have the two DLC, packs, and the way they will trigger is I'll give you a map, which I only have the one out because I just needed that swimsuit DLC in my life. You overwrite the map file and it turns this on instead, which will do some finagling and give you the costumes. And on a save file, when you load, it'll just add them into your inventory via a common event over here. Not this one. There we go. Let me make sure this is still going. I accidentally touched the cable on my microphone, and it doesn't like that. Are we good? Okay, I think we're still good. Hopefully. So yeah, basically that's how it works. It turns on a switch and it adds it from here. Second pack isn't as big, and I'm actually thinking of adding one of the other costumes to there. Whose was it? I don't remember. Anyway. So, yeah. That is how that works. And they just replace them, and otherwise they just teleport you to the title screen. Which I had so many derps with, oh my goodness. I don't know what I did, but I have like 2 title screens, and it was ridiculous. I was so confused. I beat the game and went to go, play it again, and I couldn't, and it was weird, and it was the worst, and I had to figure out why. But I did, so everything is fine. That was a lot of rambling. I do want to mention something before I go on. So, little just interesting factoid. I mentioned in my last devlog, I did a thing. No, okay, so I talked about this map and I basically said it's mode 7. It's pretty. I like it. But I remembered after the fact what I actually had wanted to talk about. So there's this scene, and this song does not fit this scene. Hold on. Okay, this is fine. So, the thing with this scene is me and my brother actually had a very different interpretation on, I guess, the characters? Akira specifically. So, Akira has a tendency to go overboard and sacrifice herself. That's the thing that she does. Throughout the game, you get a vibe that it's... How should I put this? She feels sort of obligated to. She recurringly talks about, you know, I have to be there for my friends, I have to save them, I have to do this, yada yada. Now, my intent with this scene, with Akira here, is she's not doing this out of, how should I say this? Her underlying intent here isn't, I want to be a hero and sacrifice myself for my friends. It's, I give up, I'm being selfish and want to end everything. That's her underlying thing. She'll tell you otherwise, but Zephy basically calls her out on it, and she's like, excuse me, what? And he's like, yeah, just stop, please. Kind of thing. I don't know. It was just an interesting difference in character interpretation. Just because my brother interpreted it as she's sacrificing herself, and he didn't really understand why Zephyr calls her out on it, as being selfish. And Akira's thing is she's very selfish. She doesn't really realize she is. She thinks she's being helpful and often uses that as an excuse. But I don't know. It was an interesting factoid that I had well thought out in my head when I wanted to talk about it, but now it's just like way out of my head. But it was just an interesting thing because that's how I intended for her to be in this scene, and I thought it was interesting, because Akira tends to go overboard and overdoes it for everyone else, but she's not doing it necessarily for them, she's doing it for herself. She's just using, I want to help my friends as an excuse, sort of. It's more complicated than that. Akira's way more deep than I can say in like 5 sentences, as much as she pretends not to be. So let's talk about something that's more fun. I added a new scene in Epilogue Quest 1. Where are we going? That's Terralul's. Let's go to Terralul's. Okay, so... Spoilers, Terralul's gets destroyed. A couple times. It's like a thing. It's like Dogen crashing his airships in this game, it's kind of a thing. So... just gonna say this now. If you don't want spoilers for the epilogue quest, the end of the game, kinda already talked about Akira's, underlying motivation here, but, anyway, so, you go back to, wow, you can barely see anything because of all the water. That's great. Okay, that works. So, you come back to Terralul's in epilogue quest. Sorry, it was EQ2, not 1. And, something I added in that I had thought about doing, but didn't for some reason, and it's really fun, and I love it, so I'm glad I added it in. We get this little cutscene in the clubhouse with Annika, and I'll show maybe a clip of it, but, I really wanted to put it in, and I did, so that was it. The game prompts you to go here before you leave the town, and it's mandatory now, so, the previous scene got a little bit of an alteration, but nothing big. I thought it was really fitting, so I wanted to put it in, so that's what we did. It's not hidden behind anything. I should actually put the, Dokkan New Game Plus scene on my list so I can remember to talk about it. Although I guess I can just, like, do that now. Why not? So, I think there's... three or maybe 4 New Game Plus scenes that you can trigger in the game. One of them's with Dokkan. It's very short. Range? There we go. Again, these are just templates. These actually get to be removed soon, so I can test the game without them to make sure there's not going to be any buggerage going on. But, yeah, Dokkan gets his own little New Game Plus scene in one of these maps. Literally the one I didn't click on. Unless I did click on it. Nobody knows. You all know, I don't. Anyway, so yeah, Dokkan gets a small little, you know, woe is me. It is this event, I swear. It's just on one of these other pages. But he gets a little woe is me, New Game Plus scene. It's short, but it's just about him and Kazumi and Snow Angels. Because he's all brooding about his sister. I don't know. It's kind of his thing. That and destroying airships, that's his thing in this game. So that's a thing. It's not, like, anything huge. It's just, I had it in my notes, and I'm like, yeah, let's put that in. That's a thing I wanted to do. Oh, okay. So, that was loud. I had mentioned last time that there was this scene, way up here, that, I couldn't find a song for the life of me. And... okay. I found a scene, I found a scene for my scene, guys. I found a song for my scene. But... it was kind of locked behind a paywall of like $58, $60, plus, you know, conversion rate, so it was closer to like 100. It came in a pack of like, I think 7 or 8 other songs, which, I mean, is all fine and good, but I was really only gonna use the one song, and I really had a hard time justifying that. Like, okay, giant packs of soundtracks, that's fine, I don't know, it's just... It was hard to justify for the one song that I needed, but I did it anyway, because I've literally spent, like, a year trying to find a song for the scene and had no luck, and this one, while it is not perfect, it fits, and I can use the other versions of it in multiple other places in the epilogue quest, so it kind of works. And I'm thinking of using the other songs for, hold on a sec. Okay, we still good? I think we're still good. I hope we're still good. I really should have moved this cable out of the way a bit more. It can stay. It can stay. Don't touch anything. Things won't break. Sorry about that. I need a cookie. I guess I got up to get a cookie. A single cookie, because I needed a cookie. Anyway. So yeah. I found a song. It works fine. No, it works more than fine. I wasn't gonna just settle for fine. It's the closest thing I can find to what I'm looking for. It has pretty much the vibe I'm going for. It's not 100% perfect, but it was worth it. So that's what we did. I'm happy with it. I'm not going to tell you what song it is. It's one of the Tanda songs, because they make anime-style music, and that's just what I like. Really, I would have been fine with anything as long as it fit the mood, preferably with something with vocals, so this kind of was the best of both worlds. So, I was happy with that. I'm also using another Tanda song for the credits scene. Oh my gosh, I love the credits video! I made so much, it's just the best. I put a lot of hard work into that stupid video, and it's just like, I love it. I love it so much. And I can't show you because that would defeat the point of beating the game. Sorry, I needed more of my cookie. So yeah, I was really happy with that song, and that means Yuna can get her own song for her thing, and yeah, so that's good. Huh. Wow, my stuff is not named well at all. Anyway. So, yeah, what are we doing? What's next? Well, this got long. Guess I'll see you next time, gamers. Bye!